I am so excited to do this reading today because I'm outside. Meow. Oh my god. Ace of Cups in the world on the bottom of the deck, y'all. So the energy that's in the air today is you're magic as fuck, right? Because you are. You're magic as fuck. Whoever the fuck I'm talking to. We're gonna go ahead and jump right in. Because Spirit has something to say to you. Guess. We'll take it. The Emperor. The Emperor. Own your space with confidence, bitch. Own your energy. Quit dimming it. Something's going on right now, right? You got something going on. Some little trials and tribulations or something you're worried about, right? Guides, spirits are saying, no worries. No worries. You're going to take this, whatever negative energy that's coming in, or whatever you feel might be a negative energy. It's not a negative energy. It's not at all. This is a blessing in disguise. You're going to take this negative energy and you're going to transmute the motherfucking fuck out of it, and you're going to make it into something so goddamn beautiful, and it is going to bring you so much fucking abundance, okay? So much fucking abundance. You have the freedom to choose here, okay? You have the freedom to choose this. You have self-created boundaries. You have self-created boundaries. But the external limitations that you feel are here. Put a new perspective on it. Whatever external limitations that you feel are out there, that is this like negative energy that you're feeling, or this trial and tribulation, put a new perspective on it. That's all you have to do. Put a fucking new perspective on it. The Emperor, the first card out. Come on. Come on. I love it. I'm so excited for this reading. I don't know why. I do know why. Because it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. The Fool, you on a journey, bitch. You going on a journey. You are on a journey, and the journey is up to you. Wherever you want to go, you're going. So if maybe you foresee that you are going into a trial or tribulation or something negative, you're not. Unless that's that new perspective that you want to put on it. You feel what I'm saying? You got this anticipation, this wonder, this curiosity, this awe about this new journey. New journey equals potential. That's all. So whatever it is that you want, we'll take it. It's a Queen of Cups in reverse. Okay? So yeah, you're feeling a little bit withdrawn, a little bit insecure, or maybe an inconsistency of the honor that you're due to be respected at, or an inconsistency of honor for the lack of respect that you deserve. But again, that external limitation that you're feeling, so maybe because of this inconsistency of the honor, of the lack of respect that you feel, that external limitation is your perspective. So change it. Why? Because you're the Sorcerer. You're magic as fuck. Hello. And you forget that a lot. You forget that a lot, and that's okay. It's hard, especially when we're out here in the system of fell out sideways. So there's a deeper meaning here. There's an attainment. There's a selflessness, because there's an optimistic view here. There's an optimistic view here that is to be seen, to be foreseen by you, that maybe you're just not in that full grade or that full stance of. Put yourself there. Put yourself there. Because shit's gonna be beautiful, okay? It's gonna be beautiful. Oh my goodness, it was death that shoop shoop. So there's an ending. And you may have to be leaving something behind. You may have to be leaving something behind. But you know what? Growth is leaving something behind. And that's what the death card represents. Growth is leaving something behind. It's transformation. It's ending cycles. Transition. Time. A little bit of time. So like if you're in that moment of like hesitancy or maybe not the most optimistic view of things because you are feeling a little bit of lack of optimism, give it a little bit of time, okay? But this is necessary change. It's necessary. It's necessary. It's going to be beautiful. Royal blood is what I'm hearing, because whatever this is going to make you abundant as fuck. Oh, it's so beautiful. It really, really is. I hope my cards don't fly over in the wind. Okay, we got the King of Swords. Okay. The Emperor, Queen of Cups reversed, and the King of Swords. So you got to think things through from all perspectives. Obviously, we all do. We all know that, right? Precision. This is articulate. This is truthful by way of cautiousness. Okay? This is controlled but determined. Controlled but determined. Got the Ace of Wands in reverse. False start, vexation, cancellation, delays, misunderstanding. We're going to come back to that because we're going to get confirmation on that. You may have had a false start with the King of Swords. But the Emperor was the first card out. And this is that journey that you're on with the Fool. So maybe someone that you, maybe that's it. Maybe someone that you like idealed, that you thought that was... Keep going. Okay, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So take a methodical approach to things. You'll achieve your dreams one way, shape, or form, whether you take the methodical approach or if you don't. But the shorter, wow, did you just see that? I don't know, maybe it changed, maybe it didn't. There's like a orange hue now coming over me. Or over the reading. It's actually really beautiful. I don't know, the way that I'm seeing the colors here. It's really strange. But we're gonna keep reading. That was really fucking weird. I do have an orange cup, which I don't think is... Everything, like even this, like that's... Everything is just so orange to me right now. All the orange and everything is sticking out. The sky is even like, I don't know if you can... Behind me it looks blue, but like up here, hold on. Maybe I'm crazy. It's okay if I'm crazy, because I'm enjoying myself. Crazy it is. Crazy it is. Okay, so what are we doing? We got all the cards laid out. So let's see. Let's get confirmation on this Emperor Billy. Here comes my orange cat. She's gonna get burned by the candle. Billy, move, move, move. I've had 3 people call me in the middle of this reading, which is a little uncanny because, or it is uncanny or whatever the term is, because I don't really have any friends. I mean, I do. I got myself. I got my cats and family and whatnot, and occasional couple here and there friends, but they never call me at this hour, which is weird. But we're gonna get this reading out. Oh, what was that? Confirmation on the Emperor, and we get the 2 of Cups. See if the Chariot comes out, because if so, we definitely have someone coming in. But the Emperor and the 2 of Cups, you got somebody coming in. Hold up, what am I trying to say? You got somebody coming in. The magic as fuck, bro. Magic as fuck. Magic as fuck. Oh my gosh, we got the Strength card. Is it a Leo coming in? I don't know. We don't really go by signs here, right? You know, they're all archetypes. We all archetypes, aren't we? You don't know your own strength until it's tested. You're one resilient motherfucker, too. That's for sure. You always bounce back, don't you? You always do. Who are you, friend? So we got the 6 of Cups in reverse. I didn't even ask for confirmation. I started shuffling, which is a little unusual for me. Normally I'm a little more focused on my readings. This kind of, my mind kind of pulled me outward, but thankfulness, cynicism, independence, unforgiveness, strife arising from vanity, right? And I put that on the 8 of Swords that's in reverse, which is the freedom to choose. So the freedom to choose from self-created boundaries. Again, you have the freedom to choose from self-created boundaries. Put a new perspective on shit. If you don't like what you're foreseeing, you're the creator of your own motherfucking universe, okay? We all know that, right? We all know, yeah, there's psychics that can, like, foresee how the patterns of things, or how the math of things, or the, you know, whatever, the physics of things, whatever you want to fucking refer to it as, is going to play out. But really, they can't see that far into the future. Why? Because you haven't created that future yet. Because you are the creator. You are the psychic. What's the Fool about? Let's get a confirmation on the Fool if we could. I know that Chariot's gonna come out. I know it is. I'm not gonna pull too many cards for confirmation though. I'm gonna try to make this quick. We're already at 13 minutes and 50 seconds. 13 may be of significance. Okay. The Fool and the confirmation that I asked for is King of Cups. Oh, it's so beautiful. The 4 of Wands. It wanted to come out. You saw it. It's kind of rested there like that. So it's like, it's a teeter-totter. And you know what this is a representation of? It hasn't come out yet because it's like, again, you have the freedom to choose. You have the freedom to choose of your self-created boundaries. King of Cups on top of the Fool. So there's a journey with the King of Cups to support yourself before you can support others, right? You're crafty. You got wisdom out the wazoo. You're fierce. You have a fierce nature with like a calm exterior. So you're stoic as fuck. You're so considerate. You're so balanced. You're so generous, right? You know, like, you've heard those stories about like how, like, they say like the ones that love the most, that are the happy the most, that laugh the most, are the ones that really Not that they're the saddest, but maybe they're the ones that just haven't experienced that in return. And that's why they're always giving love. They're always so generous. They're always so kind. They're always so considerate. They're always just like looking out for other people, because no one's ever done that for them. And if that's the case, and if that's you, and I'm not gonna fucking cry, if that's the case and that's you, hold on for one more day. One more day. I don't know what's gonna be one more day, but like, I know that there is change, but hold on for one more day and break free from the chains or pain. I know that there's pain, but hold on for one more day and break free from chains. So it's up to you. If this Four of Wands were to instead lay here, but come out to be confirmation. So it's up to you. It's up to you. Whatever you fucking foresee, whatever you want this to be. You are the sorcerer. You are the magician. You are magic as fuck. This is all up to you. Spirit says, you feel trials and tribulations, you feel negativity, you feel pessimism, but sweetheart, 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 it's whatever you want it to be. It's whatever you want it to be. Whoever I'm speaking to, you know this. You know you have this innate knowledge, this innate wisdom, this innate power. There's no question, right? You have, on occasion, or you do have a tendency to fall into the systematic bullshit that they implement us on a day-to-day, right? It's so easy. I do it all the time. There's nothing wrong with it. I don't know that I've ever met a motherfucker that's like, every day I wake up, I foresee how my day will be. So optimistic, so pretty, so perfect. And there it is. It's just that. I have no hiccups. I am wonderful. I am God. You are God. Bleep, blub, 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 blub. No. We all have our hiccups. We all make mistakes, right? Don't ever portray yourself to be perfect. Not that you do. Not that you do, but to whoever that, like, entity, that like, individual that I was speaking of, that maybe, what fell in my drink? It's a spirit guide. It's a little gnat. If you know, you know, right? Fare thee well. Yo, mystical as fuck, though, bro. Mystical as fuck, okay? The whole reading, what we're getting at here, I think if I said it a million times, it's up to you. Whatever you want to play out is going to play out. Simple as that. So when you have that gut feeling that you think is a gut feeling, I don't know why I'm saying like that, I'm really sorry, but it's not a gut feeling, okay? It may just be little negative, I don't want to say negative guides, but yeah, okay, I mean, if you know, you know, we do have to sometimes fight off those negative spirits and negative guides, because just as much as we have positive spirits and positive guides, we also have little negative Nancy's that kind of like try to loop in, and they're like, ooh, hey, I haven't seen you in a while, hey, can I hang out for a while? Can I hang out for a while? And that's when that bullshit starts to creep in, that doubt, that pessimistic, but bro, whoever I'm speaking to, okay, you just needed a little reminder that you, my friend, you're fucking gold. You're fucking gold. I almost want to like be like a mom here and be like, cut the fucking crap. Quit fucking sitting in your Debbie Downers and shit, because, but sometimes we do, Mom, yes, sometimes we do all need to like feel like that and just like kind of get down and out, and maybe you are like expressing or transmuting some like little tiny bit of die-off energy, or some little tiny bit of negative energy that needs to be like died off, burned off in a sense, right? Maybe cry today. Cry your fucking eyes out, man. Cry your goddamn eyes out. You know, tears are, what am I trying to say when it like protrudes out? Like they are not an expression, but like an exfoliation of the soul. What? It made sense, but really it doesn't, but it made total sense. So I'm not going to ask for anything else, but you know what I'm saying. But that's what tears are. They're releasing negative energy. They're tears are little pieces of collected negative energy inside of you that you've already distilled, that you've already transmuted, right? And that you need to now protrude or project from your Merkaba, your human suit, whatever you want to call it. And that's what tears are. They're like, oh, we got this little bit of how are we going to get this out? Let's bring up something emotional that maybe would make them tear up for a second. Maybe think about your pet and you're like, do they love me? Whatever it is, right? And you get a little teary-eyed and then tears come out. Let it come out. That's negative energy. Be gone, right? I'm gonna pull one more card. I don't know why. Probably because I said the cherry was coming out, and that's really not why. But let me just flip my deck around because, yeah. Just for this, just to see if, and Spirit wants to say anything else, because then I'm gonna pull some other cards from this deck that I made, which I've pulled it in a couple of readings. It's cool. It's not like a tarot deck or anything where like there's beautiful drawings on it. I just wrote shit on them on index cards. That's all it is. But it's a magical deck, you know. Nothing else, Spirit. One more time, Spirit. 3 times a charmy. I smell bonfire. You fire. I don't know what that means. You fire. Okay, but you got successes coming up that you're going to be celebrating. Oh, are you celibate? Maybe you are. Celibate gang. I'm celibate because I live in the middle of fucking nowhere. But that's alright. I'm holding out for a hero. This is my deck that I made. I'm really excited. Let's just see what happens. What do we want to ask? Do we want to ask anything? No? Okay, well, we don't have to, but let's just see what comes out. Ooh, you're an empath. Okay, yeah, I think we picked that up here, right? Your painful past is your greatest asset. Ain't that the motherfucking truth? You know what? You've been ran through the muck. You came up out of the bonfire. You rose through the ashes. They thought they could burn you, but they could not. And look at the goddamn beauty that you are today, right? So whatever it is, you're a motherfucking genius, bitch. That's what you are. You are a mother genius. A mother genius. You may have feminine assets. Maybe you don't. Maybe you're masculine with feminine assets. It don't matter because sexuality ain't a thing here. It's just a trait, right? You got long hair? You got long hair? Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to the ground? Do they fall in a knot in a time in a boat? I don't know why I'm just doing it because long, I guess. Ooh, you may do moon magic. The moon may be waning where you're at, or where I'm at, where we're at, right? 23:22 on the timer. Maybe a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. That was really weird for me to come out. You may be from a different country. You may have an accent. If you want to play the piano, play the motherfucking piano. What did I tell you? If you want to play the piano, play the piano. Why? Because it's all how you perceive things. The perspective that you have on everything. If you think, I want to play the piano, I can play the piano. Go sit down on a motherfucking piano and play that goddamn piano because you are going to be a piano player. A brilliant one at that, right? But if you think, I want to play the piano, I can't play the piano, and then you go play the piano, you'll probably sound like shit. But just remember, you are the sorcerer. If you want to play the piano, play the fucking piano. I am dead fucking serious right here. Okay. I hear you. I hear you, and I love it. Soul recognition. This may be in reference to that motherfucking emperor. Let me just wait. I got so many cards here. Hold on. So what we got the Emperor, the Two of Cups, and the Strength card with soul recognition. Like, could this be any more beautiful of a staple? Soul recognition. Me. As the candle goes out, because ain't nobody hold a flame to you, right? Shit. This is good, bro. I don't know whose energy. You talk to nature. Yes, you do. I wanted you to see the chaos and stay anyways. Yeah, this is that motherfucker back here that I was talking about after we came out with the Emperor about how there may have been a false start. Where was that false start? Hold up. We gotta find that false start. Where was that false start? There was a false start somewhere. False start? I don't know if you can read that. There was a false start. Possibly with that King of Swords. They wanted you to see the chaos and stay anyways. But you took that methodical approach to shit and you're like, nah, bitch. I'm on my horse, I'm out. Because you know better. You know what you deserve, as you should, right? Something ever don't feel right. If somebody ain't owning up to your potential, if you don't feel motherfucking fireworks go off in your goddamn genitals every time this motherfucker enters the room, female, male, it doesn't matter, sexuality, anything, right? If you don't feel that with them, if you don't every time that you make eye contact with that motherfucker, feel your stomach drop. If the minute that they come up behind you and they're just within your energy, just within a foot, and the hair on the back of your neck don't fucking raise, bitch, what the fuck are you doing, bro? What the fuck are you doing with that person? You're killing time. You're wasting their time. You're wasting their time, and you're just preventing. You're preventing your beautiful fucking fantasy that you put the perspective on. You're preventing it. That's all you do. That's all you're doing. That's all you're doing. So cut the fucking bullshit. If it ain't there, if fireworks ain't going off every goddamn motherfucking night in the bedroom, get the fuck out of there. Run. Run. You owe it to them to maybe be honest and say, hey, look, hey, this isn't going, you know, because typically, like, in situations like that, there's that push-pull dynamic, which is so fucking dumb, right? It's like someone, I don't want to say loves the other person more than they love them, but someone definitely appreciates the other person more than they do you, because maybe you just aren't at each other's level. But trust in me, the person I'm speaking to right now, you have known since you were a child that there is someone out there that is the perfect match for you. The perfect match. And I'm not just talking about like, oh, to be a partnership. I'm just talking about someone that sees you every motherfucking day when you wake up, and every night before you go to bed. They see you. They see you. They see you. They see you at soul fucking level, right? There is that person. And I'm not saying that, like, I am definitely not saying that you need to be in a relationship or a partnership to be happy or to be fulfilled with life. Celibate? I'm all for it. I hiccuped. It was the cold duck. Where we live around here, we have to drink cold duck after 4:44 every single day. Otherwise, I'm totally bullshitting right now. We don't have to drink any type of alcohol whatsoever. But for anyone that heard me say cold duck and then take a drink and they're like, oh my god, she's drinking. How can she channel when she's drinking? Well, if you're questioning, no, I'm not going to be negative. But that was just bullshit what I said. I don't have to drink every day. I don't drink every day, but I'm drinking today because why? I'm doing this reading outside. It's fucking beautiful. Life is beautiful. Life is grand. It's all the perspective that you put on shit. Cold duck, though, if you ever want to try cold duck, go to like Dirt Cheap or whatever chicken liquor store you got, doesn't matter, and go to where like champagne is and look at the bottom shelf. Okay, so you typically want to buy bottom shelf. You don't have to. If you have the funds, that's great. Even if you do have the funds or you don't have the funds and you don't want to buy that top bottle shelf of Champagne, that's probably like $80 fucking, because you're just gonna drink the whole bottle. Whatever, maybe not. in one night. Not one night. Maybe you'll pace it out through the course of a month. It doesn't matter. Why am I rambling about this? I don't know. Cold duck recipe. So you buy cold duck, Andre, Spumante, or Champagne, right? Just a bottle of champagne. It's called cold duck, though, okay? So this champagne is not like regular champagnes. It's bubbly and stuff. It's got that spritz, that spirit. It's all got the spirit, right? But it's a little darker in color, and it looks like it would maybe be a little grape flavored. It's not grape flavored. It's duck flavored. It's made from ducks. Like, ducks fly by, and then, like, as the ducks are flying and they piss from the sky, these little, like, knights or whatever, in their little chalice cups, they just sit there and they catch all the duck pee, and then they take it to a distillery that I think is somewhere out of Kentucky, I don't know, and then they distill the duck piss, and then they throw a little carbonation in it, obviously, bottle it up, let it sit there, distill, and then out comes the bottles of cold duck champagne. I don't know if you've ever had duck piss before, but my gosh. So you take a bottle of cold duck piss, Champagne, Andres is the label I buy, and then fill it up to about right here, your glass of weed, and then you can pour the rest of the half with orange juice, lemon juice, grape juice, if you're really into that, like, dark type shit. I like my vitamin C and I like my health, so I put orange juice in my duck piss. But let me tell you, orange duck is what the name of the drink is called. I just made that up. Anyways, I want to get on to this reading because now we're at 31 minutes, all because I rambled on about a fucking reading drink. I remember in the beginning when I said something about you becoming abundant as fuck as long as you put your fucking perspective on how you want these trials and tribulations that you feel at the moment to outcome. That's all you have to fucking do. All you have to do. Not just abundant in an emotional sense, a spiritual sense, a mentality sense, but like your bank account is going... I hear that Jeff Buckley song, Alleluia. In the baffled king composing hallelujah. Hallelujah. Because you're a trailblazer. You are a trailblazer. I mean, you've been through enough shit. You know the ropes. This ain't your first rodeo. You know the ropes. You know that even if you fail to use this perspective that you know you have control over, that you can make anything come into whatever it is that you want to come, even if you fail to do that, and you let these little negative Nancy's inside your head take over a situation, and then foreplay or play out a situation to be negative because you sat there and worry about it, that's fine. Because and that's fine if that's what you want, but that's not what you want, so don't fucking do that. You hear what I'm saying, okay? Regardless. Because this has happened to you in the past. It's happened to you in the past. You can admit it. I can admit it. That's why we're here today, right? Because why? Because we're the fucking trailblazers. We're here to show everyone else that, yes, we made mistakes. That's life. That's what life is. And sometimes, I don't know, I'm not going to go there, Spirit. Hold up. Hold up. We need to speak up about the trials and the tribulations that we faced in the past and the mistakes that we made, and we need to speak up about them and the fuck ups that we were in, or that we did, or whatever. Because why? Because we learned from those lessons. We transmuted that bullshit. We learned that, hey, maybe we shouldn't do shit like this, because that's what life is, right? Just, we're here at school. That's all life is. It's a lesson. It's a life lesson, okay? And we do this over and over and over and over and over and over again. So you can take the easy way out. You can sit in your comfortability and be like, I'm just going to stay home today, and I'm going to do this, and I'm not going to go out there and try to live life or anything, because I might be tempted and I might be tested. That's fine. The universe will let you live. They'll let you sit home. They'll let you stay in comfort. And then what? You pay the consequences. By the time you're fucking 50, you feel like you're 80. You haven't lived much. You haven't done much of giving an example of yourself to society or to other people, your family, your friends, people that need it most, right? I'm not saying go out there and make mistakes. I'm not. I'm not saying go out there and make mistakes, but I'm saying if by chance you fall into a hole and you realize you've made a mistake, own it, learn from it, and move the fuck on, and then come up out of that little dirt fucking hole shining like the goddamn diamond that you are, to show other motherfuckers that maybe aren't at the level yet of the life lessons that they're here to learn as you are. Show them, hey look, I made mistakes, many shitty ones, fucking bad ones, right? But I learned from them. I'm not gonna make those mistakes again. And look at the goddamn beauty that I am today, right? Show them that, please, because you're the fucking trailblazer, right? Okay, my family's coming home. Are you a goddamn demon slayer? Shit, bro. Shit. One more. Okay, one more. It's not my family. It's my, I thought it was my sister and her husband and her kids coming home. It's my stepmom coming home from the vet. Which I gotta hear how this goes, because you a lone wolf, you a lone wolf. I'm a lone wolf, babe. That's okay. And you do some timeline jumping. You know why? Because when you feel something coming on that you're like, I don't care for that, I don't want that trial and tribulation, I've earned my successes, I'm just gonna think my way out of it. Because you're magic as fuck, you're the fucking sorcerer. End of reading. I love you so much. Magic as fuck. Namaste.